A very good morning, Zimbabwe. Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this morning, we are taking a look on important matters in the nation of Zimbabwe. President Emerson Mnangagwa was on an interview with ZTN Live, and he was asked the measures he has put in place to guarantee the safety of the people of the Republic of Zimbabwe. And I don't want to preempt what he said. We need to hear what was his response.
But of course, citizens or Zimbabweans are still concerned that they're concerned about the violence erupting possibly after the election. Are there measures that you've put specifically in place to really guarantee the safety and security of your citizens?
The people are the ones who guarantee their own security. And so far, I'm happy that our people, because I have said, Nika inotongwa nevenevayo. Igonamatigwa nevenevayo. Igovakwa nevenevayo. So you cannot vaka nyika yako, tonga nyika yako, and pray for it when you are fighting. So that this philosophy, these three, and they have also made it a biblical one. The three things are necessary for a prosperous country. Like in heaven, they've got the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, three. And on earth, vaka nyika yako, tonga nyika yako, namadre nyika yako.
So if you take a look from this interview, President Mnangagwa was not being honest because it is enshrined in the Constitution that citizens' rights must be guaranteed, and they are actually guaranteed by the Constitution. And the bodies, security bodies, which are there, which have to deal with matters of citizens' safety. What it means is, if my rights are violated because of political violence, I must be able to report to the police. The perpetrators must be arrested. They must be charged. They must be brought to court. They must be tried, and they must be sentenced. But is that happening? No, it is not happening. So when those things are not happening, it is the president who must then use his powers as the president to make sure that every person who is violating the Constitution and the laws is brought to justice. So the president, how does the president does that? He must make sure that the people appointed as the police, as the magistrates, are actually performing and doing their functions. That is the reason why we have the Commissioner General of Police as the head of the police service, which means that the president will simply call the police commissioner and say, why is A, B, C, D not arrested? And the commissioner will act according to that. So you see the Chief Justice, you'll be told, why are these people not being prosecuted? Why are they not being jailed when they have committed crimes like A, B, C, D? So that will be very, 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 very proper. However, remember that the laws of Zimbabwe, they define how the police should conduct themselves, how the judiciary should conduct itself, which means the president must simply make sure that there is no political interference from the top echelons, from ZANU-PF, from the ruling party, from the government. Once there is no political interference, anybody who commits a crime will be arrested, will be charged, will be prosecuted, and will be jailed. And that will do itself without any direct involvement of the president. So the answer was supposed to be, we are working to make sure that there is judicial independence. Once we have judicial independence, once we have the police independence, then we know that we have a safe society for everybody, because the laws will be respected as they are. Laws must not apply to political parties. Laws must not be applied to opposition and not to everybody. The laws must be applied to everybody who violates them the same way. Whether you are ZANU-PF, once you commit the crime, you must be arrested, you must be brought to justice. And I believe that the president was not sincere in his response. Then he went on to tell us about the issue of fighting. Are citizens fighting? No. Citizens of Zimbabwe are not fighting. They are actually being fought by political elites, by powerful political people who are actually fighting these citizens. It's not the citizens, these are political elites who are actually fighting citizens. And I believe that he failed to address that issue as well, because he tried to bring something which do not apply on the questions he was asked. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. For those who came late, please, you may revisit the beginning of this video. I placed the video where President Mnangagwa disowned the citizens of Zimbabwe in terms of guaranteeing their safety and security. He said, you must make sure that you guarantee your own security and or your own safety. I don't know what you think. Are you able to guarantee your own safety? Are you able to guarantee your own security? The only way you can do so is to join ZANU-PF. That is what he was saying, which means that would be a threat to Zimbabwean democracy, multi-party democracy, which means if you are not ZANU-PF, your safety is not guaranteed. If you disagree with anybody who is in leadership, your safety is not guaranteed. So the only way is to ombera maoko. Everything, when everything is happening, you have to clap your hands and say thank you. You must not question. Those are the only conditions you can actually see. Kuti maybe you are safe. So that is what it is, Team Zimbabwe. I don't know what you think in the comment section. Please let us have this discussion. Let us talk. What do you really think about this?